Hey there everyone, and welcome to this video. I'm Dan Ashendorf, and today I wanted to show you something really interesting. It's a new software that's about to be launched and it's called ArbiMate. You can see the dashboard just here. What it does is basically finds arbitrage opportunities between two marketplaces. One of these is Walmart, and we find cheap products inside Walmart and we sell them on amazon.com. Now, just before we do anything else, let me just show you my Amazon dashboard in case you're a little bit skeptical about whether this business actually makes money or not. So you can see the various marketplaces that we sell in, and as you can see, we've made $8,500 in the last 7 days, so that's just over $1,000 a day from Amazon. Now, this is not just arbitrage, it's also a combination of other methods like FBA and arbitrage and a number of others, but nevertheless just wanted to kind of show you that Amazon can be a lucrative way to do business. Now, having said that, let's quickly jump into ArbiMate. I'll show you just an overview, then we'll look at the bonuses, and then what I'll do is a slightly more in-depth presentation of how this works. And it's actually pretty simple to set up. So as you can see, it's a plugin. Plugins are really simple to set up. There is nothing to connect to Amazon or Walmart or anything like this. No APIs required, so that's a really big plus because you don't want to be getting bogged down in all of that. And what we do is, you can see here on the left the various parts that you need to go through. So we're just going to start with find keywords. I suggest that we start with what I have here because that takes a couple of minutes, but what I did is just a pretty random keyword, which is turtle. So I just put turtle in there. I didn't want it to be too competitive, like sometimes I look at dogs and cats and that sort of thing, but that can be, there's a huge amount of information in there, so I just went for something a little bit off the beaten track. Turtle, completely random. And you can see here that this is the product title, and you can see the product, and then you can check the arbitrage. Now, the majority of these wouldn't be good arbitrage opportunities. So if I go for, say, any random one of these, it may not be. And the way to run this business is basically there is an ability to export all of these to CSV, and that's what we should do, is export all these. And I've actually got one here ready for you, which I did. So it's going to come in this format like this, and then what we do is we just copy and paste them into the software, and then we can see all the arbitrage opportunities at our fingertips rather than have to go looking at these one by one. Let me just show you how that works in practice. So we go to check multiple just there, and you can see I've basically pasted some here. Actually, these are examples of arbitrage opportunities that do work, but what you can do is just literally paste the various URLs here. So these are two ones that I've already found previously. In fact, let me just show you these just to kind of show you how the system works. So if you just click on there, you can see how the software is laid out, and what you're going to be getting is the Walmart products and the Amazon product, and they would be identical. As you can see, they are identical. And what I really like about the software is that it's a genuine calculator, so it doesn't just kind of gloss over the various costs that you're going to have and the commissions and the shipping. You can see this is very comprehensive, so you've got all the fees and the taxes and everything else. And you can see here that there is a possible profit of $3.83. Now, you may think this is not a huge amount of money, but if you think about how this works, all you need to do is just place the URL into the Amazon listing, and this is on autopilot, literally on autopilot. This is going to be accumulated for you. So imagine you get 10 sales of these every single day. You are going to be making a net profit of close to $40 just on one listing. So that's one And I mean, if you want to see what that looks like, you can see it on here. That's on Walmart, so that's selling for $29.84 just there. And then you have the same listing on Amazon.com, and you can see that it's even better than it says in the software, because you've also got $18.50 shipping and importation fees as well. So it's actually better. It's a lot better, in fact, than what we just saw in the software. So there are some really good opportunities here. Now, what I'm going to do now, guys, is let's have a look at my bonuses, and then I'll come back to this and we'll look at some more examples and a slightly more in-depth presentation of how this system actually works. Right there, guys, so we are going to be starting with some discounts, and you need to be writing to me down at trafficgenerationsecrets.net. This software is going to start at $37. It's going to go up to $47. So it's not the cheapest software on the block, but with my discounts you are going to be getting a cracking deal. No one else is offering any coupons, so do come to me with this and you'll be getting your discounts straight from here, exclusive to myself. And then I'm gonna teach you how to get into this business. I've got an advanced guide to Amazon retail arbitrage. So this is like gold dust. This is entirely exclusive to me, and I'm just going to be teaching you how to run this business profitably. You've seen my credentials and you'll be getting this exclusive from my link. And then we're going to be looking at how to rank Amazon listings. So one of the things you can do with arbitrage is you can just jump on someone else's listing, but if you wanted to have your own listing, then you need to be ranking it, and I'm going to show you how to do that in this guide, again exclusive. And then I've got an e-com software. This is a search tool, and it finds the hottest keywords on e-commerce sites such as Amazon, and that's going to give you a really good inkling as to where to search for your keywords, so your products, where you're going to start with these. If you go, for example, for cats, it's going to come up with a whole bunch of sub keywords for cats, like collars and different products, sub products. You don't want to be going just for the cat keyword. You're going to be drilling down into slightly narrower sub niches, and that's what this software is going to do for you. And then the other thing you want to be doing is possibly driving some traffic to your listing, because the more traffic you get, the more clicks you get, the higher Amazon is going to be ranking you. So I've got 132 free traffic sources for you for Amazon. And then, guys, let's have a look at some more exclusive bonuses. This was given to me by the vendor, by Cyril, and we've got Tube Chimp, and we have resellers license to T-Notify Jeet. Now you could be selling t-shirts, for example, on as an arbitrage, and this is going to show you exactly what to go for. And then we have this here, Soshi Flock, and this is really good for getting social traffic through Facebook. So you can see you can post feed images, videos on various groups as well without spamming. So a really powerful and targeted source of traffic for you. Right, guys, so let's have a look again at the software. I want to show you a few other samples of how to make money, and the other one. So we've had a look at one, didn't we? And it was this one, I think, here, the Lego one. And let's see another one which I've got set up for you. Just bear with me, guys. Right, actually it's here, it was just in front of me, and it's PJ Masks. So let's have a look at this one. And so what we should see is the same product from Amazon and from Walmart. You can see it's nominally half the price, but actually, as we know, there are some costs which the software is very diligent in highlighting. So you can see after taxes and shipping and everything else, you get a $2.81. Again, this is limitless. So all you need to do is just place that link into here, and you are going to be making this money. So let's have a look at what this looks like on Amazon. So on Walmart rather. So that's that. You can see the product just there. And if we look at the same product on Amazon, you can see it's identical. And how much does that go for? So that's $24.99. So you should be getting into the buy box because you can actually get it in there very, very cheaply in comparison. Okay, so let's have a look at the OTOs. You got ArbiMate Pro upgrade for $97, and so with this one you get another marketplace as well as Walmart. You also get to look at Target, and you get continuous product monitoring. So if you've placed a watch on one of these products, it will alert you if any changes have happened, which is quite common in these marketplaces because they are quite dynamic depending on how many sellers there are for each of these listings. And then you've got some training, arbitrage training for $47, and this is really, really cool. So for $30 a month you get a daily arbitrages. So basically they send you daily arbitrages every single day. I mean, how cool is that? So that's like $1 a day, and you're going to be getting these daily arbitrages. I think this is really, really amazing. And then you get another product called InstaZone Pro for $47, and that's an Amazon research suite. So here you'll get to see the niches and the product segments in which you can find profitable arbitrages in. So guys, hopefully you found that informative. I've shown you everything that there is to see. It's pretty intuitive, pretty straightforward. You do need to, I'd recommend that what you do, basically the sequence of this is that you get a keyword from the search tool, you whack it into the software, you run the search, and then you import the various URLs back into the software so that you can see, without having to go one by one, you can actually see the profitable ones. Let me just show you what that looks like in a moment. I mean, it's very, very easy to set up. Let me just show you what that looks like, guys. Okay, so what I did is I basically pasted all the turtle URLs from Walmart, and then you just hit the search button. And what I'm going to do now is just pause it for a minute while the software does its magic, and let's see what it looks like. But as you'll see in just a moment, it's a pretty simple setup. Okay, so this has been running for like about a minute. You can see the majority of the listings are not going to be profitable, but then we've hit on one here that is profitable. The system is running, it's just doing its thing here in the background. It doesn't take up a lot of resources, so there's no need to have a strong machine or anything like this, but you can see that every so often you are going to get a green one here. And then what you need to do, what I'd recommend that you do, is you just go for the bigger ones. But this is why it's important to have a software rather than doing this manually, because you can see that these arbitrage opportunities, they're like quite rare to find, which is why it's better to have a software doing all the heavy lifting for you rather than manually trying to do it for yourself. So really good investment in money. Guys, do jump on this through my link. Remember, you are going to be getting some exclusive bonuses and discounts. I'm Dan Ashendorf, looking forward to seeing you on the inside very soon. All the best. Bye bye.